children's deaths that have been reported after consuming this toxic cough syrup in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. What we are getting to know that the officials have now seized samples from the Sunguvar Chatram Pharma unit in Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu. So the probe in the case that is now intensified, where Dharni, we're getting this information as the manufacturing unit, as far as when it comes to this pharmaceutical company is also concerned, its license has been cancelled, it's been revoked, and now we are getting to know that certain samples have also been seized.
Well, definitely. Yesterday, in a detailed press note, the State Health Department stated that the license of Shishan Pharma is getting revoked permanently. The license is going to be cancelled permanently, and Shishan Pharma has to halt all its operations across Tamil Nadu. This was stated in an official press note that was put out by the State Health Department yesterday. And yesterday night, we're also going to understand that the Food Safety and Drug Administration officials from Tamil Nadu, they collected samples that were samples of medicines that were found in Shishan Pharma's primary manufacturing unit in Sunguvar Chatram in Kanchipuram. So these samples were collected by the Food Safety and Drug Administration officials, and this is not the first time. In fact, these officials are raiding the particular manufacturing unit. Soon after this controversy blew up, soon after the deaths of children were reported from Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Earlier, the Food Safety and Drug Administration Department had inspected Shishan Pharma's manufacturing unit in Kanchipuram, and in fact, since then the manufacturing unit was remaining shut down. It was locked and it was left completely abandoned by the owner and the employees. And now, yesterday, once again, the Food Safety and Drug Administration officials have gone to the Shishan Pharma's manufacturing unit, and they pulled out a few medicine samples that were lying over there, and these samples, they will be lab tested is what one can understand, and based on the lab testing, the officials will be able to confirm if there is any lapses found in the other medicines that were manufactured by the pharma company as well.
Right, so are we looking at just cough syrup or other medicines as well? Samples of what that have been taken, Dharini?
Well, Shishan Pharma was not only involved in the manufacturing of cold cough syrup. We're given to understand that tens of medicines were being manufactured by Shishan Pharma for almost a decade or more than a decade now. When we went to the Sunguvar Chatram manufacturing unit a couple of days back, all we could see were different syrups and different.
So action against certain drug inspectors that have also been taken up. However, when we are looking at more of these samples that have also been taken up by the officials who have been seizing these samples from a pharma unit in Kanchipuram as the probe intensifies. But over these deaths of children that has been reported, here is how Karthi Chidambaram has also reacted. Let's put out his reaction, where he is now weighing in, and rather he is saying that if the cough syrup is being manufactured from the state of Tamil Nadu, then the state government and the concerned department officials must be held accountable.
இறந்து போயிருக்காங்க. இருமல் மருந்து சாப்பிட்டதுனால 22 குழந்தைகள் இறந்து போயிருக்காங்க. அது அந்த மருந்து எங்க இருந்து வந்ததுன்றத விசாரணை மூலமா கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். அது தமிழ்நாட்டில இருந்து வந்திருந்ததுன்னா அதற்காக இங்க இருக்கிற அரசாங்கமும் அதற்கு துறை அதிகாரிகளும் கண்டிப்பாக பதில் சொல்லித்தான் ஆகணும். எப்படி அந்த குவாலிட்டி டெஸ்ட் எப்படி பாஸ் ஆச்சு, ஏன் அப்படி குவாலிட்டி டெஸ்ட் பண்ணாங்களா, அப்படி பண்ணவங்களை யார் பண்ணாங்க, இல்லைன்னா பண்ணி பாஸ் ஆச்சா, இல்லைன்னா பண்ணவே இல்லையான்றதெல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுதான் ஆகணும். ஏன்னா 22 குழந்தைகள் எந்த பகுதியில் இறந்திருந்தாலும் அதை லைட்டா எடுத்துக்க முடியாது.
5 ஆண்டுகளா சோதனையே நடத்தல
தெரியல, அதெல்லாம் இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷனா வரும். எனக்கு நியூஸ் பேப்பர்ல வர செய்தியை தவிர எனக்கு எந்த ஒரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஹேண்ட் இன்ஃபர்மேஷனும் கிடையாது. எதுவா இருந்தாலும் தீர விசாரித்து தான் அதுக்கு ப்ராப்பரா சொல்லும். ஆனா அரசாங்கம் இதற்காக
state government has to inquire how the Shishan Pharma company was evading all the Food Administration Department and Drug Safety Department tests. How has the company been evading all?
அது அந்த மருந்து எங்க இருந்து வந்ததுன்றத
Dharni, that's the point that is now being raised. But if this is a concern, that is not just, stopping the distribution or banning the cough syrup from Tamil Nadu or taking action against the drug inspectors. Accountability needs to be fixed. That is coming in from Karthi Chidambaram.
GMK's own ally, Congress senior MP Karthi Chidambaram is seen telling that the death of 22 children cannot be taken lightly, because those are all children and children have died in Madhya Pradesh, and both Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. So the death of these children cannot be taken lightly, and the state government has to do a thorough probe into this matter. The state government has to find out how Shishan Pharma remained unchecked for many years. How did the Food Safety and Drug Administration officials from Kanchipuram, why were they not undertaking any inspections in Shishan Pharma's facility for these many years? And how was this particular pharma company, medicine manufacturing company, how did it go unchecked for these many years is something that the state government has to answer for. So a thorough probe needs to be done, and justice has to be served to all the 22 children.
Those responsible must be held accountable. Well, that's the statement coming in from Karthi Chidambaram as far as when it comes to the DMK ally, where he is now seeking the state to initiate an inquiry into the children's death. And of course, when it comes to the manufacturer of the the cough syrup, that was said to be being made in the state of Tamil Nadu itself. Thank you very much, Tarni, for joining in with those details. We'll be back after a very short break. The morning news continues on the other side.